What is going on, and welcome back to another video on F125. Today we are looking into a bit more detail of the AI, and we are going to challenge the 110 AI around Bahrain, but we're not just going to do a last first or anything. No, we're trying to actually race them hard to see how they behave, if the racing is good, if it's fun, what the downside is of the AI, and we are also going to have another look in the wets afterwards, just so we see the different dynamics. I will not do a transition race because this is going to take up so much time. The most relevant is actually just the basic driving. There's always going to be these things when under mixed conditions over years ago that the tires just work better for the AI than for the drivers themselves, because you have overheating. The AI have fixed tire temps, so you would just need to fix the tire temps in the settings, and you can do that. But we are here in Bahrain, we're Lewis Hamilton. Let's get into it. No further talking. Oh, bad start. That's good, because the AI is so slow here. Probably it's my first lap around the new Bahrain. It's also one of the tracks that got a revamp. We are starting on the mediums, everyone else on the softs. I mean, you can see still lap 1. It's quite easy to just completely annihilate them with one of these massive sends. And even there, Tsunoda, I was in his kind of blind spot and he still saw me coming. He did maximum awareness for Yuki, or the AI is just a bit overprotective there to not damage the car. It allows for some good battles. Chasing Lawson. I mean, even here, you see this? In real life, a driver would never slow down that much. He would probably rather crash. But they are crazy quick on the straight. So we are using default setup. Nothing changed aside from the brake bias. And I think actually I need to change the brake bias again to 54. Oh man, let's block him in. But he's still going through. I don't know why the curbs feel so flat here. So you can also just block them. They will not go for any crazy gap. They behave. Oh man, seeing this curb usage, I'm a bit afraid. Is this gonna be the standard for esports as well? Yes. Off track. Whoa! Okay. I got too cocky. We can use this, but okay, some curbs are more slippery than others. That makes sense. I saw from some of the F1 esports drivers that they are still like drifting a little bit into the corners now. They're fighting quite hard there. I think overall, first impression of the AI on this game, probably for the casual, it's nice, but for the hardcore sim racers out there, you will not enjoy it. Like, oh, you will maybe enjoy it for a little bit of fun, but it's not gonna be like amazing battles or anything. They're quite forgiving. They're maybe with setups again it looks different. I'm just using what the game gives you, because some people will never use setups unless they go for time trial or places like SRC. We could probably even send a dive here on Carlos if we wanted. Yeah, look at this. And no contact. This would never work. Never. This move was never on. And this is what I mean. Like, I was actually thinking, okay, we will collide, but seeing we get close enough, that actually makes sense that you can still do it, because the AI just does not really want to fight you. In previous years, I think last year was already the case like this. The AI didn't change that much. But in previous years, sometimes AI was very harsh on like not giving you space when you were already alongside in some corners. I guess that's why they fixed it. It's still arguably the best AI in all of sim racing. I guess after one season of career mode I would already be bored, because either the AI is gonna become so overpowered that it doesn't make sense anymore, or they are just too predictable. Like, I can force him so wide, and he doesn't go for a switchback. Oh, now we made a mistake here, because we're too far off the car ahead. Unless we spam all of our overtake. Man, Verstappen is gone. Oh,
that's P5. You're in P5. Okay, gap to leader 7.
Okay, sorry. I need to check. I'm so overwhelmed with everything that's going on in this game. Okay, when does he have the blow up thing? No. Okay, so we continue here. We have to pass him. These things never made sense to me, why they would just suddenly behave like that. They try to get out of the way, then they block the apex and they collide. But in general, the handling is nice, man. The handling really feels okay. It is obviously a cake style. League racers and esports drivers, they have any right to criticize that it's not realistic enough, but you know, what can you do? It's meant to be for everyone. Console gamers, PC, esports drivers. But the main audience are the ones that play career mode. And that's what it's designed for. You can clearly tell. Okay. I think I mapped the button this time correctly, so we're not losing time like in the previous video. Yep. 2.5. No mediums. Okay, some are going on hards actually. Verstappen already flying past. But yeah, Bahrain also feels nicer. I'm just a bit surprised about how much you can actually use some of the curbs. Okay, this one, you can't use it that much though. So it is okay. It's probably one of the most accurate Bahrain versions in sim racing. I mean, but yeah, the pace apparently from the AI is fine. I mean, without any practice, I'm just matching them with 110, but I also don't have a setup. If I have a setup, I will probably completely destroy them. And also, on the F1 games, usually it was like this, that you had very big inconsistencies with the performances of the AI. So on one track they are incredible, and on the next they are, well, let's just say not so incredible. We're 8 seconds behind Verstappen. Let's see, once we clear Russell pace-wise, are we able to compete with him on technically faster tires? Some of the curbs are actually brutal. Like, not brutal, but compared to being used to them being flat. So we're not being sent. This is the wheel spin that I was talking in the first video that I don't like. Like, you're trying to slam the throttle, you get a wheel spin which costs you time, but it doesn't really affect your grip too much. Like, you're most likely not gonna spin out. It feels very weird. way too wide. Yeah, we're not gonna catch Max anymore. Also, I'm not sure if the AI is smarter with their battery, or if they're still like previous games where they pushed everything in the final lap. There was like periods where the AI was super quick, usually at the beginning of the race and especially at the end. Like final 2 laps, usually you had no chance. But for those wondering, should I buy this game because the AI, it's an F1 game, okay? Yeah, right, okay. How is that a track limit? Oh, now he gained a lot. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. If he continues like that, then yeah, it's still exactly the same like previous years. They're pushing on the final lap like crazy with the battery and just completely destroy you if you don't have any. It feels quite bad. But you've been quite quick over the full race then compared to them. Still final lap insane push, which makes sense, but then I'm just questioning why is it always like so scripted? If they would have been in a battle, they would have still had the battery. It feels like. Well done, Max. Oh, he's actually celebrating on the right there. That's cool. So yeah, no podium. They're too cautious. They don't race you hard enough. But I rather have them being a little bit more too cautious than them pissing you off with like stuff like, for example, when Gasly pulled off. I know they're trying to go off the racing line, but then when the corner approaches, they're trying to sweep over the racing line. That's why these weird contacts happen. Like next one, Wet Race Silverstone, also lighter scan. Actually, none's better. What a teammate doing, that's why you're fired. So also my first wet laps. Ooh, we haven't actually turned in this time. Okay. Okay. So I might be wrong with what I was saying at the beginning of the previous race. Yeah, I might still be turning in on some corners. So they called them maybe too weak. But not just too weak. Also, in some places, like completely blind. What's feel? I mean, I haven't driven the F1 games in a while. Oh, there he opens up. Okay, they are quick, man. Man. Okay. I mean, you can use way more ERS obviously in the wets. Man, they have way more grip than me. We're driving default setups, they are also on default. I think they should be on balance 3, but they will have more top speed. But they will also have less grip out of corners. At least they should. Maybe I'm just slow. They're too quick, man. That's still 110 AI. I mean, I can't test the AI even because I'm too slow. I might actually give it another go in Bahrain, because I drove Bahrain already, but I'm not quite sure what am I supposed to do here. Like, they are literally without a setup. I'm lost. And I might not be the fastest F1 25 driver right now. That's probably a hard fact. But I'm struggling hard with getting in their range. Well, we didn't test today, we only tested their racecraft. Their pace in quali. Because there's sometimes this thing where they are slow in quali or crazy in quali and slow in the race. Yeah, guys, this is pointless, man. This is absolutely pointless. We have no chance. Like, 110 AI, too strong for me right here on default setup. With a setup, probably doable. Still a hard challenge, so this seems about right. I will try Bahrain now just to see if it's maybe one of these things that I mentioned, a track specific thing. And we got damage. We pushed him up. Right. We got cooked. Yeah, the AI is too fast, man. But even there, he's not going for a switchback. What is this? What is this? Come on, fight me. I can't tell you guys so far if I'm just literally incapable of driving in the rain. I mean, the driving is not great, but come on, I can't be that much slower than the AI, no? Like, even if I make mistakes, before I also made mistakes in the dry, and it seems like there's no track limits in the wets either. Now we will see how far I'm off. .44.8, 44.6 by George. We're probably gonna do it at 45. 46! Oh, alright. Let's do another lap. I'm using literally overtake on every straight. Need to brake so early into this corner now. I mean, so far we made kind of every apex. It's a nice tidy lap so far. And I mean, we did well on the dry, especially considering our first apex miss, especially considering that we had no practice before on this track. We don't know the layout, and also no setup, default setup. .44.6. .46.5, man. Like, if I can't beat them, if you can't beat them, then destroy them. Boom. Whoa. Sorry, man. Didn't see ya. Red flag. We've got another chance. And look at this. Oh, damage. And can we cause another one? I need another one. What if we just stand still? There's cars behind. Okay, yeah, now it's not worth it anymore. But at one time it was. Okay, guys, I don't know what to say, man. In the dry, it's fine. They're just a bit too cautious, mostly. In some corners, they apparently still turn in, as we could see on Silverstone. So if you die very late, it's good, though. It would, in some cases, be realistic. In some, it might not be too much. It's arguably still the best AI racing that you can experience on any racing game out there that is somewhat simcade, or of course it's not a hardcore sim, but you know what I mean. For career mode, it should be good enough. In the rain, I'm a bit surprised. This is quite tricky. I mean, with setups, maybe. Put your thoughts down to the comments below, and I wish you a great day. Thank you very much for sticking by, and again, thank you for EA that I was able to play this game early. See you in the next one. You're Marcel. Peace.